Days of Our Lives reveals that the cunning and ruthless villain Clyde Weston has returned to Salem with a chilling new scheme. This time, his target is none other than the DiMera fortune, a legacy of wealth, power, and influence that has stood the test of time. But Clyde isn't just after money, he wants total control. To achieve his dark goals, he is willing to commit a heinous act, orchestrating the massacre of the entire DiMera family. As Clyde's sinister plot unfolds, Salem is on the brink of one of the most dangerous showdowns it has ever faced. Clyde's plan begins with deception and manipulation, tools he has mastered over years of criminal activity. He has been working behind the scenes, laying the groundwork for his audacious takeover. Central to Clyde's plan is Marin Green, better known to the audience as Fake Abby, or Fabby. Marin is no ordinary woman. She is a double of the late Abigail DiMera, Chad DiMera's beloved wife. Her uncanny resemblance to Abby is no coincidence. It is a carefully staged part of Clyde's strategy to infiltrate the DiMera family. Clyde's manipulation of Marin goes far beyond her appearance. He has taken Marin's mother hostage, using her as leverage to control Marin's every move. For years, Marin believed her parents were dead, a lie skillfully crafted by Clyde to ensure her compliance. Meanwhile, Marin's siblings, Felicity and Aaron, have been living in a separate reality, growing up with the mistaken belief that both their parents were gone. The truth is, only their father died, while their mother remained under Clyde's iron grip, a pawn in his diabolical game. This psychological manipulation leaves Marin vulnerable, trapped between Clyde's threats and her desire to protect her family. Clyde's ultimate goal is simple yet sinister: marry Fabby to Chad DiMera and gain a foothold in the DiMera fortune. With Marin under his control, he can pull the strings from the shadows, orchestrating a takeover that would bring the DiMera empire into his grasp. Clyde's ambitions don't stop at controlling Fabby. His ultimate aim is to marry her to Chad DiMera, positioning her as the key to unlocking the DiMera fortune. By linking Fabby to Chad, Clyde hopes to cement his influence within the DiMera family, making her the new face of the dynasty. However, Clyde's greed knows no bounds. Even if Fabby gains control over Chad's assets, it's still not enough for him. He doesn't just want a share of the wealth, he wants total domination. To secure his control, Clyde has devised a plan to eliminate Chad, believing that by removing the DiMera heir, he could claim a larger share of the riches for himself. But Clyde soon realizes that Chad's death alone won't suffice. The DiMera empire is vast, with multiple heirs and associates who would still stand in his way. For Clyde, half measures are unacceptable. If he truly wants it all, he must eliminate every DiMera who could pose a threat. With his sights set on the entire DiMera fortune, Clyde sets his deadly plan into motion. Days of Our Lives reveals that key members of the DiMera family are in imminent danger. Megan Hathaway has gone missing, creating a power vacuum that Clyde intends to exploit. Meanwhile, Kristen's brother Peter remains imprisoned, leaving the family short of an ally in their fight for survival. But the core of the DiMera family, EJ, Stefan, and Kristen, remain formidable opponents. EJ DiMera, a shrewd businessman, Stefan DiMera, a bold and ambitious leader, and Kristen DiMera, a notoriously unpredictable schemer, each has survived numerous threats. Yet even they may not be prepared for what Clyde is willing to do to protect his prize. Clyde's plan is brutally simple: eliminate every last DiMera standing between him and the fortune he craves. Clyde's men lie in wait, ready to strike at any moment. Tensions in Salem reach a boiling point as it becomes clear that no one is safe. Will Clyde's henchmen carry out their orders? Can the DiMeras defend themselves, or will they fall victim to one of the most meticulously calculated attacks in the show's history? The DiMera family is no stranger to betrayal, but Clyde's plot represents a new level of danger. For Clyde, this isn't just about money, it's about revenge, power, and legacy. He's prepared to do whatever it takes to see his vision come to fruition, even if it means a bloodbath that will forever alter the landscape of Salem. Clyde's plans raise the chilling possibility of a massacre. What would Salem look like without the DiMeras? This powerful family has been at the center of the show's drama for decades, and their removal would create a vacuum of power that could send shockwaves through the community. Clyde's ambition is to be the one pulling the strings from behind the scenes, controlling the wealth and influence that the DiMeras have built over generations. But to achieve this, he must first get rid of every single obstacle. As Clyde's dark scheme inches closer to reality, the DiMeras face their most dangerous threat yet. The question on everyone's mind is simple: can they survive? With Clyde's men ready to strike and the family's enemies circling, the DiMeras must find a way to unite or risk being torn apart forever.